called up to the Wallabies?
Mate, it's really exciting. Obviously, I'm over the moon to get the call up and to be part of the squad and just be, in the mix with these, great players. Yeah, it's just a dream come true.
And talk to us about when you found out. Obviously, yesterday the squad was named. When did you find out?
I actually had a game on at 3 o'clock yesterday, and he gave me a call a couple of hours beforehand because it was going to be announced during the game. So he gave me the heads up. Obviously, had to hold it in, focus on the game a bit. But obviously, as the back of my mind, I was really excited, and obviously wanted to have a good game yesterday and then flow into the camp today. And yeah, mate, it's really exciting.
It's great to see a lot of these younger guys now getting a go. You've seen been a real culture change the last few years in terms of the younger guys getting a go in the Wallabies.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with a squad rotation and things like that, there's a lot of young blokes having a crack, and they've done really well. So, obviously, when you get in the squad, if you're training well and given the opportunities, then you just take them with both hands and see how it goes.
How important is that for the team in terms of development to mentor the younger guys and give them a chance and really give them a crack at it?
Yeah, I think it's very important to expose the younger players to those older players that have been around for a while to sort of get that that experience off them and learn what they can, because then you can flow on, and then haven't got that big jump between them, and you can just flow on, and the whole squad will benefit.
Japan, first trip there for the Wallabies. What was it meant to be going as your first trip there too? Your first trip over with the Wallabies.
Oh mate, yeah, it's really exciting. To be honest, before the game, I didn't quite know the logistics of everything, so they told me they'd give me a call after the game, and then I found out, we'll be flying out on Tuesday, and I'm excited. Yeah, obviously I've been to Japan, once on a holiday, so I love the place. So I'd love to go back, and obviously with the Wallabies, it's even better.
What would it have been to debut for the Wallabies?
Oh mate, it'd be unreal to be able to debut for the Wallabies. Be a dream come true. I've been in and around for a while now, and just been trying to get better day by day and things like that. I've been exposed to a lot of good coaches along the way, and I just really grateful for the opportunity.
There's obviously retirements in the forwards, Injuries. You look at Jack Dempsey, you look at Steve Moore retirement. Do you guys sense there's a lot of opportunities available there?
I think so. Yeah. The way they express the squad is it's a level playing field, and if you're training well, you're going to get the opportunities, as you've seen over the last couple of months. So I think you just got to every day at training just go hard and do your best, and hopefully those opportunities will come.
Talk to us about how I understand you were quite a good cricketer as well before you switched to rugby.
Yeah, so I always grew up, enjoying my cricket probably more than I did my rugby, with the ambition of one day hopefully playing for Australia in cricket. And then, I don't know, when I sort of got 18 years old, I grew a lot, and that sort of helped my rugby more than did my cricket. And I just wanted to play rugby for for the social aspect, and then, I don't know, things just started to happen. So, yeah, here I am now.
What level were you at in cricket? Were you state? Were you playing, close to Shield? What was sort of your...
I played first grade. So when I left school, I went and played for Sydney, and I played again first grade. Did that when I was, I think it was the day before I turned 19. So, I was always pretty keen and, ambitious about it. And then one day, things just happened. I just had to make the call.
Talk to us about, you're on the 20, just turning about 21.
Yeah.
Talk to us about, it's been a pretty meteoric rise, and now you have a chance to make your Wallabies debut. Has it sort of sunk in yet?
Yeah, no, not at all. I was just saying to one of my mates 3 years ago, at this point in time, I was playing thirds for my school, so I certainly didn't see this coming, especially so quickly. But just really happy with how everything's going, and a lot of people to thank, but it still really hasn't sunk in yet.
Talk to us about when you got the call.
So I was at a mate's 21st, and it had been a big day because I'd had another birthday before that, and when the phone rang, it was an unknown number, and I was sort of like, who's this? And it was like, wow, in a really deep voice, Michael Checker, and I was like, what? And so, I got up and walked out and sat in the gutter, and then I can't really remember what happened on the phone, for the rest of the conversation, but then I just rang my family, and then went back inside, and I was actually not going to tell anyone because I didn't really want to make the night about me, but one of the boys heard me say Michael Checker before I walked out, so I walked back into about 5 full bottles of champagne, and everyone was going nuts. So it ended up being a good night.
Had you spoken to Check before? Or?
I'd spoken to him once before after we played a game against New Zealand in under-20s last year. He just came up to me and said he liked the way I played and stuff, and but I hadn't heard from him since then, and he certainly wasn't expecting to hear from him on Saturday night either.
How important is it, to go in now being mentored by like more senior players, some of the best players here, and take on Japan?
Yeah, well, obviously, the Wallabies have some of the best players in the world and, some world-class coaches too. So it's a great opportunity just to, I don't know, soak that all in and learn as much as I can off them.
Are you nervous about going in with them, or you're just seeing it as a real chance to soak up as much as you can?
I was really nervous when I went in yesterday for my first day, but I thought I'd sort of just speak when spoken to and just hold a tackling bag for them at training. But as soon as from the moment I got in there, everyone's been so welcoming and just assured me, of my position and giving me the confidence that I'm not here, just as a young boy, to soak it up. I'm here to take part. So yeah, just pretty keen to rip in now.
You're one of the development players on the tour. Like, how do you prepare? Like, do you just try and learn, or do you even prepare yourself to think you might play? What's sort of how do you take your mindset into it?
Yeah, I think you got to prepare yourself that you're going to play, because that's probably the best way to improve. To go in with a mindset that you are good enough to play, and if you are, just take your opportunity. But I think being so young, it's just it's such a great opportunity to learn off those people and also just pick up little things, which they might not even recognise they're doing, but just subconscious things about habits which make you great.
Obviously, there's a game against Japan before you head over for the spring tour. You thought about potentially playing in that, and have you been to Japan? What would it mean to play against in that match?
Oh, what would it mean to play? I can't really describe what it meant to play, but it hasn't really come across my mind whether I will or won't. But yeah, I guess I just got to prepare as if I am, and if it ends up happening, that way I'll be ready.
A lot of you guys are getting these chances now. Recently, Czech's brought in a lot of younger players the last year or so, sort of regenerating the squad. How, as the younger players around the country, you guys feeling that? As anybody's sort of, not anybody, but if you've got the skill and the talent, you can play for the Wallabies now.
Yeah, well, I guess amongst us younger players, there is a buzz that if you perform well, you're going to be recognised and rewarded. And I guess as a young player, that's what you want. You just want to know that if you sort of put in the hard work, that you can reap the rewards after that.